What's going on, guys? Victor here from Dexter Outdoors. Check it out. We got this gorgeous African Pompano. I'm going to show you how to fillet up using our 8-inch Dextreme Max Flex knife. Really like this knife because, as the name suggests, you got a lot of flex, and a fish like this with kind of delicate tissue, I really like to contour to the spine. So these fish can be kind of tricky to fillet, but over the years I found this is the best way to do it. I like to start right here by the tail, go down, and then they have a really hard outer edge till you get to about the dorsal fin, and you can't traditionally you could go right here along the edge of it, but you gotta kind of go inside, and you'll feel where your knife allows you to go, where it's soft. And then I'll swivel my knife down and get flat on the fish's spine all the way into the head meat. You see how far this meat goes into the head? Okay, same thing, trace the head meat around over his rib cage and down. I'm gonna get my knife nice and flat on that fish's spine and work up towards the head once again, just freeing up his flesh until I get to the backbone, which you can hear my knife rubbing against. Okay, we're gonna break through the pin bones right here. Tilt your knife up and break through them. The pin bones attach the rib cage to the fillet of the fish. Now gently grab one fold, the upper half of the African Pompano, without tearing. And we're gonna just glide on top of this rib cage, down other side of the backbone, just like so. They got a really thick backbone. And I wanna really try to stay on top of this rib cage rather than going through it. And just like that, we freed up our African Pompano. So if you look right here, that's not meat, that's all the rib cage that's really tough to get through. We're gonna flip our fish around, get our knife flat into this head meat, work down until we get to about the dorsal fin. Now I'll tilt my knife a little bit up, and like I was saying, there's a real hard cartilage on the outside. Okay, and now just start to separate the flesh from the spine. You see how that knife is really flexing and allowing me to get where I need to go? That's what I like about it. All the way to the backbone. Cut that tail piece right there. We're gonna separate the head meat. Okay, gently grab that top piece. We're gonna break through the pin bones, just like so. On top of the rib cage, down on the other side of the backbone. And voila, there's the other half of your African Pompano. African Pompano has very thin skin, so when you skin it, it's very easy to pierce through it. So a little hack that I like to do is I'll split my fillet into two sides so it's less wide, so I reduce the chance of breaking through the skin. So I'm basically cutting out the bloodline as well as narrowing what I have to skin. So now what I can do is take my fillet, line it up with the edge of the fillet table. Also, this knife is really good for skinning because it contours. My left hand always trails the back of my knife when I skin, so that way I can feel what my knife is doing, and I'm making sure that I'm not piercing through the skin but just gliding right on top of it. And if you look, when I lift this up, as you see, we have no skin left on our fillet because I left a super thin layer of meat. So that's all there is to it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in the knife I used today, great all-around knife, but especially for fish like wahoo, tuna, dolphin, all your play jigs, and African Pompano. Really like this knife, the 8-inch Max Flex. Till the next one, see ya.